So we have the Team of the Season Warm-Up Cup. So basically, there is a trick you can do this. So basically, the one League Cup, you get yourself a Serie A Prime Pack for 2 wins. 4 wins is a Bundesliga's Prime Players Pack. La Liga is 6 wins. Liga and 8 wins. A Premier League is going to be 10 wins. And a 5x84 plus. It's here for 1 week, and then it'll go, and we'll probably get a brand new one for every team of the season. With this game mode, though, there is a catch. And if you've already seen it, you know what I'm on about. But if you haven't, I'm about to show you. So you can see here, we can only have 1 league. And that includes your bench as well, I believe. But we will double check in a second. But there is something you can get away with. So, for example, if we do this, does that work? No, it doesn't. So you need to have a bench of 1 team and a starting 11. But these actually count. So let me just show you what I mean. If I were to remove every single one of these players off our bench, you can use icons. And I know you're thinking, well, I don't have a lot of icons. There's not many things I can do. Obviously, you can go and use a Premier League team. You can also go and use a Serie A or La Liga team, etc. But we've got ourselves the 2 loans here. And now we're only missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 icons. And they have brought out an objective at the moment that where you can get icons as from objectives and SBCs. So if you've not seen my video on how to grind the completionist upgrade, I've got what it's called now, trophy crafting or something like that. I'll show you what it is. This trophy crafting upgrade is there for another 15 days and it's repeatable, so you can do it as many times as you want. I'll pin that comment or that video in the comment section. And what this does is once you complete this SBC, you get this milestone. And this milestone has a little bit of a cheeky thing inside of it. So what I mean by that is you get icons. So there's 1 icon, 2 icons, 3 icons, 4 icons from this objective alone. Then if you were to complete any one of these Dennis Bergkamp ones, that's going to be another icon. So for example, we're going to get the Trophy Titans one if you complete that. That's 6, sorry. Then we have a Lampard, which is going to be 7 icons. So there are 7 icons in objectives at the moment, which will help you do the leagues. Then you're probably going to have to either buy one or if you've got one in your club. And the other beautiful thing about it is, if I go back to the game, are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NANIC for 6% off on all orders. You don't even need to have just, for example, base, mid, or icon, prime icon, sorry. You can use Team of the Year, Trophy Titans, Foot Birthdays, etc. So you can see here, the reason how that's been proven is on the right-hand side under Squad Requirements, it says that leagues exactly 1s and loans max 2. So there are several ways to look at these. You can basically go to Special and then scroll through all your loans to see what you have. If you do have icons in your club already, you haven't put them into SBCs, you can basically go and get them done. Let's say you're missing 1 icon, but you don't have any loans. If you don't have any loans in your clubs, there's also another trick to get around this. So, if we go back to the SBC section again, you will have in here, when I get to it, you will have a section that gives you loan icons, which is absolutely ridiculous from EA, because everybody's going to be having icons in their team. So, there are a few cheap icons out at the moment that you can complete to basically get in your team. I recommend doing that if you don't have icons in your team, or you're listening. Let's say you're missing a couple icons. You can get John Barnes done quite cheap, but you will have to not use his base from the objectives. But on top of that, there are other ones that are cheap to do. For example, Hadji's quite cheap to do, and whoever else is here. Gattuso's cheap to do, etc. But let's say you're missing 2. Instead of completing those, go and complete these loans off. I don't know how expensive some of these are. Some are more expensive than the others. So this needs an 81 rated team and a Brazilian. But that'll give you 1 more icon to put on your bench or your reserves, whatever you need to do. Roy Keane is also very, very cheap that you can add in. Let's say you need a right back or one position you're missing in your 11. You can go and complete this one. For example, I need a right back for my team. And we need an 81 rated team in Brazil. So I might go do Carlos Alberto and then put him in the right back role and then go complete some of these SBCs off that I need to put on my bench. Go and complete that objective off at the same time. And then you've got yourself a full team of really good cards that a lot of people are probably going to make mistakes. And what do I mean by that is they're going to add in teams that basically have like bad positions where, like, let's say they go for a full Prem. Unless they have originally a full Premier League team or a full La Liga team or Serie A team, they're going to be positions where they're going to have gold cards. They might have bronze players on the bench. They might have silver players on the bench. So you're already going to have a massive advantage by just doing this tactic anyway. It's going to take you a little bit of time. I think you need to win 10 games. So as long as you're winning 3 games a day, if you miss the first day, you're going to get this done with extra games to go because we only need to win 10 games for the week. It's going to be extremely sweaty. Skill-based matchmaking is done off the league you're in. So if you're in the Elite Division or Division 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever division you're on, your opponents will be in the same division as you. So please treat it as a Foot Champs game. Go look at custom tactic videos. Go check out how to win games, etc. if you don't know. But I generally think this icon trick is the best way to do it. Unless you have, obviously, a full Premier League team and you don't have icons. But if you do have a lot of icons, that is a really good way to go along it. If you have any questions, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!